presidential candidate and his entire family have fled their own country. This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover why a man who challenged a 40-year regime is now in hiding, and what his explosive allegations reveal about the state of democracy in East Africa. Meet Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. You know him as Bobi Wine, a musician turned politician, a father, a husband. On January 15, 2025, his life shattered. He went into hiding. And now he says his entire family has fled Uganda. But here's the twist. This isn't just a story of exile. It's a story of an election so rigged, the numbers didn't even add up at the president's own polling station. For 40 years, Yoweri Museveni has ruled Uganda. Bobi Wine ran against him in the 2025 presidential election. He was the main opposition candidate, but the campaign, he says, was a nightmare. He details arrests, abductions, and internet shutdowns. The military, he alleges, raided his home. They tortured his family. They publicly humiliated his wife, Barbie, and shared pictures on social media. His wife and children fled for their lives, and then came election day. Bobi Wine makes a stunning claim. He says the election was so manipulated that even at the polling station where President Museveni himself voted, Museveni received more votes than the number of registered voters. Let that sink in. More votes than voters. At the president's own station, Bobi Wine emerged as the runner-up, but he didn't challenge the results in court. Why? He calls Uganda a violent military dictatorship. He says the system is broken, so instead he took his fight global. From an undisclosed hiding place, he delivered a video message to the Geneva Summit for Human Rights and Democracy. It was his second time addressing this major UN-linked conference. He spoke to the world. And here's the part that will blow your mind. He didn't ask for pity, he asked for action. He urged the international community to impose sanctions on Museveni, his son General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, and all human rights violators. He stressed that Ugandans are committed to non-violent resistance, but he is now a man in hiding, separated from his family, speaking truth to power from the shadows. He said, "It was necessary, though, so that I could stay alive and be able to speak to you right now." Implications are massive for East Africa. This is a direct challenge to one of the continent's longest-serving leaders. It puts a spotlight on election integrity and human rights in the region. The controversy is clear. Some see Bobi Wine as a brave Democrat fighting a dictator. Others in Uganda may view his actions differently. But the unanswered question hangs heavy. If the election was truly stolen, what happens next for 50 million Ugandans? We started with a family in flight. A candidate in hiding. Do you think the international community should sanction the Ugandan government? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news from across East Africa.